Have you ever wondered what really happens when you step into IKEA? Is it just a furniture store, or is there something more sinister behind those Swedish meatballs and flat-packed furniture? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome back to Mogul Flicks, where we uncover the most mind-blowing secrets behind the brands you thought you knew. When an innocent customer walks into IKEA, what they're really stepping into is a powerful psychological trap, meticulously designed to make them overspend on furniture. IKEA is one of the world's most innovative companies, and their strategies are both brilliant and slightly unsettling. Annually, IKEA sells more than $50 billion worth of everything from chairs to bookcases to those famous Swedish meatballs. Not only is IKEA the largest furniture retailer in the world, but it's also among the world's 50 largest restaurant chains. But how did it all start? With a dyslexic farm boy named Ingvar Kamprad, who began his entrepreneurial journey selling matches for pennies. IKEA's story is uplifting and filled with genius business strategies, yet there's a darker side to both the company and its founder. Ingvar Kamprad, IKEA's beloved founder, has a controversial past with ties to the Nazi Party. Furthermore, the company has faced accusations of avoiding billions in taxes and even using forced labor. And oddly, IKEA is essentially the fourth largest charity in the world. This is the insane true story of IKEA, and it begins with a tragic event in the 1890s. Ingvar Kamprad, a German from an aristocratic family, fell in love with a lower-class woman named Franziska. Forced to leave Germany due to their class differences, they moved to a tiny village in Sweden. There, Ingvar bought a 450-acre farm with his last penny. Despite their humble beginnings, tragedy struck when the local bank refused Ingvar a loan, leading to his desperate decision to take his own life. This left Franziska, pregnant and with 3 children, to fend for herself. Franziska was a brave and energetic woman. Through sheer perseverance, she managed the farm successfully, ensuring her children were well-fed and educated. Her relentless determination set the stage for her grandson, Ingvar Kamprad, who was born in 1926. Ingvar, inspired by his grandmother's resilience, began his own entrepreneurial journey at just 6 years old by selling matchboxes. Ingvar's knack for business only grew. He started selling Christmas cards, candy, wall hangings, and lingonberries, reinvesting his profits into more goods. By the time he was 11, he had saved enough money to buy himself a racing bike and a typewriter. Ingvar's business acumen was clear, and he even started a mini fishing business with a small loan from his father. However, Ingvar's upbringing wasn't all positive. His grandmother Franziska's admiration for the Nazis influenced him during his formative years. He even recruited friends into the Swedish Nazi Party, a decision that would haunt him later. Despite this, Ingvar's entrepreneurial spirit thrived. By 17, he officially founded IKEA as a mail-order business operating from a shed on the family farm. The name IKEA stands for Ingvar Kamprad, Elmtarid, the family farm, and Agunarid, the nearby village. How did IKEA transform from a small mail-order business into a billion-dollar empire? Ingvar's relentless drive and innovative thinking played crucial roles. Initially, IKEA sold small items like pens and watches, but Ingvar soon realized the potential in selling furniture. After World War II, there was a massive demand for affordable furniture due to new housing developments. Ingvar capitalized on this, but faced challenges due to his dyslexia. To overcome this, he created a system of memorable names for products, which has become an iconic part of IKEA's brand. IKEA's breakthrough came with the realization that they needed to control their distribution pipeline. Ingvar bought a large, run-down department store and renovated it to showcase IKEA's furniture. This hybrid model of mail order and in-store purchases allowed IKEA to cut distribution costs, maintain quality, and lower prices. The result? A massive success that drew thousands of customers on opening day. But with success came new challenges. As IKEA grew, it faced fierce competition and even sabotage from other furniture dealers. During the boycott, only a few furniture suppliers remained loyal to IKEA. However, even they resorted to covert measures like using fake addresses, removing logos from their vehicles, and making secret deliveries at night to avoid public association with IKEA. This time, the threat was real. IKEA had a large customer base eager to buy furniture, but no means to supply them. Ingvar Kamprad had to act swiftly to ensure IKEA's survival. First, he ensured to reward the few suppliers who stood by him. While most furniture dealers took around 3 to 4 months to pay their suppliers, Kamprad made sure his were paid within 10 days at most and treated like royalty. Secondly, IKEA began designing its own products. Many furniture dealers refused to work with suppliers who sold them the same products as IKEA. However, Kamprad realized that with minor adjustments, IKEA could claim the products as entirely different, regaining some suppliers. Finally, he secured an emergency supply of wooden chairs from Poland. In just a few years, Poland became one of IKEA's key suppliers, being out of reach from IKEA's Swedish competitors. Thanks to these efforts, IKEA managed to dodge a potentially devastating attack from its competitors. In Kamprad's words, the boycott only made IKEA stronger, providing a stable foundation of suppliers and unique designs unlike anything else on the market. This led to an unusual breakthrough. One day, after photographing a new table, an IKEA employee struggled to fit it into his car. He suggested removing the table legs, which sparked a revolutionary idea. Shortly after, IKEA developed a prototype with screw-in legs, making transportation much easier. Kamprad instantly saw the potential benefits of flat-pack furniture. By selling items in pieces that could be flattened, IKEA's packaging became more compact, reducing storage and transportation costs, minimizing packaging material expenses, and decreasing the likelihood of damage during transit. Flat packing significantly cut the company's costs and sped up distribution. Before the 1950s, customers typically waited a while for furniture to be made and delivered. Now they could take it home the same day. This innovation was a win-win for both IKEA and its customers. Moreover, it led to what researchers called the IKEA effect, where consumers value products more highly if they're involved in making them. Since many IKEA furniture pieces now came in parts, customers had to build them at home, creating a sense of pride and ownership, thus fostering a stronger emotional attachment to the brand. Despite IKEA's success, Kamprad faced a major controversy in 1994 when a journalist discovered his youthful involvement with Nazi ideology. Kamprad was indoctrinated by his grandmother and was too young to think independently at the time. He later renounced these views completely. When the story broke, Kamprad responded with an open letter, explaining his past, expressing his regrets, and asking for forgiveness. He also disproved allegations of attending a fascist meeting in 1958, emphasizing that he was too busy with IKEA store renovations. His honesty helped to quell the controversy. In 1998, another news story broke out, alleging that Ingvar Kamprad had financed the start of IKEA by borrowing Nazi money. Once again, a barrage of headlines filled the newspapers. However, Kamprad was not concerned about the claim of Nazi money. He was furious that anyone would think he had borrowed money at all. In his words, they could have accused me of murder, but not of borrowing money. Throughout IKEA's entire existence, Kamprad had never taken out a loan, making the claim entirely false. This time, instead of demanding answers, IKEA's employees offered their full support for Kamprad, who was so grateful that he broke down in tears. Despite these controversies, IKEA continued its march towards global dominance. Throughout the 1990s, IKEA built more than 70 new megastores and became one of the world's strongest brands. By 2008, IKEA had taken the throne as the world's largest furniture retailer. IKEA's success and its status as a private company meant Kamprad became one of the richest people in the world. Yet he maintained his frugal lifestyle, living in the same house, driving the same old Volvo for 20 years, and always flying economy. Kamprad passed away at 91 years old in 2018. Ingvar Kamprad's journey from a small-town boy with a passion for business to the founder of a global retail giant is a story of resilience, innovation, and strategic brilliance. Despite the shadows of his past and the controversies that emerged, Kamprad's vision for IKEA transformed the furniture industry and changed the way people shop for home furnishings. And there you have it, the remarkable yet controversial rise of IKEA. From a small farm in Sweden to a global empire, IKEA's journey is as fascinating as it is complex. What do you think about IKEA's story? Is it a tale of brilliant entrepreneurship or a cautionary story of corporate greed? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mogul Flicks for more incredible stories behind the brands you love and the ones you love to hate. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.